to a Sacred Symbols reading. I'm your host, Desiree DeMars, and today is Wednesday, February 26th, 2025. It's an interesting numerology today. It's my mother's 91st birthday, and I started this recording at 5:55 p.m. Pacific time. And the actual new moon is in Pisces tomorrow. So I'm just recording this today before so I can get it out on YouTube. And it's being lovingly referred to by my sweet astrology friend Pam Gregory as the Pisces Pile Up. So apparently, there's a lot going on in Pisces, which we know is all about water, intuition, the intuitive aspects of the self. So, it's a very, very attuned sign. So you may be noticing those things for yourself, or you may be feeling super sensitive. I know that's how it's showing up for me. I was thinking, wow, I'm not so sure I like being sensitive anymore. I never thought much about it. And then the more I was aware of it, the more I realized how much information comes to me at any given time. And sometimes it can be overwhelming because it can be anything from a premonition, or just feelings, the physical feelings of receiving a lot of data, a lot of information, and having to sort all that out. So just be aware of that. And because it's a new moon, I support everyone in taking time to choose or review, maybe do a review of these last couple of weeks of your life and where you want to go in the next couple of weeks by the time the next full moon comes around, because the new moon is a perfect time to make new intentions, create new intentions, or align yourself more deeply with the intentions that you already have. So now I'd like to invite you to join with me in grounding ourselves, if you are listening to this part of the experience. And so just slow yourself down, feel yourself grounding, however that might be, a yawn, a deep breath, a shift in your awareness, a shift in where your spine is located and how you feel in balance and how you are sitting on your sits bones. And then very gently imagine a brilliant white light coming down from the heavens, and it's helping to anchor you even more deeply all the way down to the center of the earth. Down, down, down. Imagine yourself sinking down softly into the center of the earth, this divine, feminine, iron molten core, or iron nickel core. And feel that sensation of this volcanic activity, this lifeblood, this life force, this passion that naturally emanates from the center of the earth and nourishes everything that exists upon it, that is connected to it. Feel how it mineralizes us, how it amplifies our own passion, our own creative life force. And then imagine reflecting on that within yourself at the base of your spine, the color red, that first chakra, your sacral chakra. Just feel that connection to the center of the earth. And then feel that receptivity, feel that amplification of your first chakra so that it activates that foundation of yourself. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, and white, and spilling out over the top of your head as that is filling up with this life force, with this divine feminine essence of the earth. I have a little frog croaking. I hope you can hear him. How sweet that he's here. He moves around from my kitchen to this space in here. So welcome that in. It was like spring-like today. It was beautiful. I could feel the energy of the sun penetrating differently than it has this winter. I feel like we're getting close to a shift. And the days are getting longer, and feel that energy filling up and spilling out over the top of your head. Joy, peace, strength, courage, humility, divine love. Feel those emotions that connect with those sensations. And feel your own toroidal field expanding outward. In fact, feel at your heart center, or between the heart and the solar plexus, feel that golden light expand out from the heart. That golden green light. Feel this horizontal axis that goes out into the great mystery, the Akash, the field of all that is, the knowing field, the Aka field, your superconscious awareness, that field that is operating on holographic principles, that is operating on no limits, unlimited energy, infinite and creative. Feel that horizontal axis, and then feel that expansion that we have just affirmed of all of our chakras being open, fully functioning, front and back, balanced and aligned. And then join me in calling in Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Infinite Creator of all that is, come and be with us. Come and be with us as we sit with our hearts open with gratitude and appreciation to walk on this good red road, to be the receiver of this wisdom, guidance, and knowledge of this reading, the reading of the bones, which is a Zulu tradition for those of you who do not know, who are new. So the South Africans teach this system, this ancestral healing process is practiced by passing it on orally. So just feel that connection to the history, to the great ones, the greats and the great-great-greats, as far back as we can imagine, that our ancestors are here speaking to us through this process. And then together calling in all of the directions, the east, the south, the west, the north, above, below, and the middle. Come and be with us. Come and be with us as we sit, receiving, giving our love and attention, listening to the voices, to the information that wants to flow through spirit to us, through our ancestors to us. Come and be with us. Come and be with us as we create a sacred circle together, for which I have made an offering of blue corn, tobacco, flower petals, and other plant medicines as an offering. So feel that sensation of expanding now into this sacred circle. Earth, air, fire, water, ether, plasma, neutrinos, and gammas, and all those elements yet unknown to man. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. Sit beside us. Bring your wisdom, understanding, shed your light on these next steps, these breadcrumbs before us through these symbols that are a language, right? A light language, a language from our star nations. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. All of our guides, angels, teachers, guardians, those seen and unseen, the magical, the mystical, the two-legged, the four-legged, the many-legged, the winged ones, the finned ones, and the creepy crawlers. Come and be with us. Rest in the sacred circle. Join our intention of bringing in guidance that is in divine alignment with this Pisces New Moon in February 2025. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. Let your heart expand even into a greater field, so that now when we call in our ancestors, those who've gone before us, lived a good life and transcended and are now here working on our behalf, we are joining our intentions of healing the present, the past, the future, all through this receiving, this exchange of energy through the sacred symbols. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. All those whose names we do not know, but whose blood runs through our veins, come and be with us. Come and be with us. Especially any guides, angels, or teachers who are here, bringing their shield of power and protection, so that what is mine, and what is yours, and we are sovereign as we walk on this good red road together. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. Gratitude for this good red road, as we have said, and for the conscious awareness that not only are we benefiting from what is received, but all those we come in contact with will also receive these beautiful benefits simply by the state of our being 100% present. So just feel that presence as I rattle to enhance our alpha theta state, this dream state, this dream walking, this journey state, this lucid dreaming. So, now take that intention you felt in your heart and blow with me 3 times into the basket. May this intention bring forth potent and powerful information or experience for this new moon. We are looking at the spread, which is really compact. It was so interesting when I was shaking the basket. It's almost as the most centered is a very interesting little configuration here of talking stick, the ancient male, the ancient men on your father's side, this balance of mind, this idea of, you know, staying balanced, in a place of balance in the mind, especially with all this chaos. We have big time Saturnian shifts going on, a lot of emotions, a lot of physical energy around this idea of listening and speaking, talking stick. And then of course ancestral healing here with soul retrieval, big time soul retrieval. In your meditations, you might want to connect with ancestors or guides who can just support you with soul retrieval. It's wonderful to work with someone who does shamanic healing and do it live, and yet are guided. I believe I have a self-guided soul retrieval on my website. You can also check that out. This is interesting. We have here the ancient feminine, on both the maternal and the paternal lineage, right on top of the star that you are, star nations, DNA, big time. Our identity is completely having to shift and change and adapt to this world that is changing. And that's what Eagle Condor is resting on top of it, really looking at this amplification that's happening. Notice what you feel passionate about. Notice what you feel in your heart, because Jupiter is really emphasizing that. What do you feel in your heart? What do you wish in your heart? But we're all also going through it as a collective. Collectively, we're going through this as, like the identity crisis, I would say, is about your second chakra. Who are you as a creator? A creator with a God, a creator with Great Spirit, a creator or co-creator with your community. How do you stand and where do you stand in truth, love, and beauty? And with that end goal, I would say, or end vision of the divine union with the self. And again, so it's just about here, make a wish, be in that childlike state of innocence and wonder, make a wish really big, wish big. I can't emphasize enough how important it is that there are many of us walking this path together and wanting a world of peace, a world of love, a world of co-creation where everybody is taken care of. It's not impossible. It is a possibility. The sun is helping us. I'm going to include a link for a gorgeous channeling about fear from the angelic realms. It's one of the most beautiful I've ever heard, yet so succinct, not wishy-washy, woo-woo, or anything like that. Very grounded, very appropriate for what is going on right now. And we've got a 3 right next to the shaman, and this idea of reflecting. It is time to take time to make time for reflective processes, for meditation, big time, right? Because it will bring clarity to this sort of truth you carry within you that you have always known. And what's fascinating is how this piece ended up right on the tip of it. And this is like home. Where is home? Where is that deep level of home within you? Where is truth? Like, this is our home, but also we do know that we are galactic citizens, right? We're so much bigger. And it's really time to what has been hidden, what has been taken away, what has been corrupted, what has been hidden from us, what we've all been like blinded to the truth in our collective. But now it is time to claim our co-creation, our co-creative processes, our co-creative energies together, because this is our soul's work in the world. And this huge metamorphosis that we're all going through on a deep heart level, this is the only way through. I would say, when you hear that statement, the only way to get through something is to go into it, go through it, to get by, to get through these kinds of changes where you have to just dive straight in. And things are happening rather quickly. Here's the other timekeeper, and it's showing us that things are moving forward. There is forward movement. In fact, we have Mars, really saying, move forward. Even it's as simple as your goal is to meditate for 3 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, twice a day for just a couple minutes. really commit to that and stay with it, because through that and through others doing the same, the third chakra really, it's about a return of our power. Return of power. We have buffalo tooth right on top of our, this shell here represents the blueprint that we came in with. This is the moon. Like I said, we've got a lot of water, a lot of emotions, of Pisces. And so some of that has been kind of locked up in the past, right? But the medicine is here now. Here is the inquiry. So I would say what that is resting on is Neptune and Uranus. You know, you can see through the fog by going in. You know, I use that metaphor a lot for people when I'm doing shamanic healing sessions. Is like if you were driving down the road and the fog came in and you were on a mountainous highway or byway, would you speed up? No. You would slow down. You would turn on your extrasensory perceptions for feeling, sensing, you know, the environment, feeling and sensing for guidance, watching, right? So that's what it is time for us to do too, around these things, especially that have been hidden from us. I mean, there's a huge push right now on Gaia TV. I know they're blasting this expose film, the most recent film, I believe it is, about, you know, how the government has, even to the presidents and whoever, the politicians, how they've hidden our galactic connections, UFOs, spaceships, and other information that they have taken from or received from these cosmic beings and forces. Yeah, it's like a new beginning is upon us. That's the one here. A new beginning for a new vision. This is all about vision. A new beginning for a new vision. And really feel mother, this feminine energy for that which is not yet created. You know, the moment it's in our thoughts, we are actually planting the seed. And then when we speak it, that's what this is about. It's time to really speak out your truth. Your truth could just be something you feel, a gut feeling, and it hasn't manifested yet. But what it takes is you speaking. Speaking the words in order to manifest something. This was what talking stick is all about, right in the middle, on a physical level. Speak it out. The channel who channeled the message about fear from the angelic realms said exactly that the angels asked that we speak it out loud. Start speaking this stuff out loud. We don't need to be in the closet anymore. We don't want to be. It's not going to be possible in the future as we come more in alignment with the divine, have this divine union with the self, from these higher energies all the way down to our base chakra. You know, we'll be around each other and we'll all know the truth, and we'll know what others are feeling or sensing and thinking simply by being in their presence. So why hide it? Why not be in a state of truth and be expressing that fully? Wow. So then the last thing I will just mention is this is you. This is me. We are on our spiritual journey. We're in connection with the other. And Horse is saying, move forward. If you want to do some ancestral communication or healing work around grandfather on your mother's side, that would be good. Father is right here alongside of the shaman. And here's mother out here. I feel like that divine feminine energy has just been patiently waiting for us to come into line with the new vision. A greater vision, a vision that is aligned with the heart. Ultimately in a state of peace and joy. That was who we are, and that is where we are awakening to. Okay, so thank you for joining me. That was so beautiful. I feel like my intention is to be really concise and stay at a pace That's not too fast, but that just is forward moving. And you can, of course, listen to the recording, pick out what makes sense to you, or just take in that moment whatever piques your interest, whatever sparks something in your heart or your body, your mind, your spirit, and take that in so that it brings light to the road that you're walking upon. And I wish everyone blessings for this new moon. As we get closer and closer to spring, I have daffodils already, little buds on the daffodils. And this is after a 2-week snowstorm where I was stuck up in the mountains. So it's pretty amazing how much can change in 2 weeks. From like 5 feet of snow to green grass and daffodils. So, blessings to you all. If anybody's interested in a one-on-one reading, you can go to my website, DesireeDeMars.com. They have lots of other services, and my sacred art is available there too. So thank you very much, and I will see you at the full moon coming up.